Hi, it's Wes from Slay the Brother. I hope everyone's having a great Monday, or Tuesday if that's when this video ends up getting up. So, I've been trying to make a Simic Manifest Dread deck, and it's been up and down. It's been up and down, especially when it's trying to focus on the best of one meta, being so aggro, being so removal and discard heavy. But in my research, I ran into an awesome deck, though. It's a Simic Terror deck, and I know I've ran into these like on the ladder before and in unranked matches, and they're always fun to play against. They pull out some cool synergies and combos, but I found out that one of them placed fourth in a tournament with about 300 something people in it, 400 something people in it. So these decks obviously have enough gas to push through. So I tweaked the deck list to be streamlined for a best of one, basically, and that's what this one is. So the main plan of this deck is to disrupt their gameplay, and so we can get Terrorize Terror or Eddie Merc Crab into play. Both these creatures cost one less to cast for each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard. And then I added a cool little tweak as I throw in Galta, Primal Hunger. This spell costs X less to cast, where X is the total power of creatures you control. So this 12/12 with Trample can essentially cost 2 mana if we have 2 creatures in play, which is fucking epic. I only have 1 copy in here because they can be pretty easy to get out when we need them if we have Analyze the Pollen in our hand. 1 mana sorcery as an additional cost to cast this spell. You may collect evidence 8. It lets you search for a basic land, but if you collect evidence, you can search for a creature card. So after we've gotten our Terrorize Terror and our Eddie Merc Crab out, we don't really need those instants and sorceries if we're trying to just dominate and let them know, yes, we are winning. So as far as disruption goes, Into the Floodmaw, Unsummon, they both basically do the same thing. The same thing with This Town Ain't Big Enough. This is going to be a 5 mana card, but it costs 3 less to cast if we target a permanent we control of our own. Bushwhack is great removal, and it also allows us to get a land into our hand if we need it. But then as far as card advantage goes, this thing revolves around Up the Beanstalk. Because of cards like This Town Ain't Big Enough, Terrorize Terror, and Eddie Merc Crab, we're able to trigger Up the Beanstalk quite a bit. And then, you can use This Town Ain't Big Enough on Up the Beanstalk or on Storm Chaser's Talent and just keep getting value out of these cards that they have. And then to finish up the card advantage I chose, Opt and Cash Grab. Cash Grab is very common in these lists. It allows us to mill 4 cards and put a permanent card from among the milled cards into our hand. So obviously, more instants and sorceries in our graveyard, the better. Then we can get Terrorize Terror into play or Eddie Merc Crab into play and really start bashing. So I chose Opt over Sleight of Hand because it allows us to do it instant speed. Sleight of Hand and Opt are basically the same thing with different wording. Opt just doesn't give you 2 cards in your hand to choose from. You have to make the decision when you scry. But we get to do it on instant speed. So we take our action on their turn, which is always important when you are a reactionary deck. So thank you for watching the quick deck tech video. I hope it was straightforward and simple. I'm going to jump into some matches real quick and show you guys just how good these decks do in best of 1 standard. Please don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content from me and my twin.
Slay the Brother makes another deck that slaps. Killshot's brother Soviet Green makes the mid-range look so mean. Coming at you with another damage horror grind down experimental meme deck from the Slay the Brother team.
This is a pretty good hand. This could be very good. Definitely can use this to get a land out if we don't get a lot of lands, or I can use this to get the crab or another terror out if I want. Make sure we have some in the field first. It's always good. I can surveil next turn, then I can scry and then draw a card. Alright, what is going on? Is everybody just losing connection today? Oh, they're there, thank God. Whew. Okay, now I can, I don't know, now I can cash grab, to be honest. I think I'd rather do that next turn. Especially since it lets them know, like, I still have priority. They don't know what's going on. That's always nice. That's always advantageous. Oh! They're poison. You gonna counter it? You gonna counter it? You gonna counter it? Does it resolve? It resolves. Oh, nice. Up the beanstalk. That you probably want to counter. That you'll probably want to counter. I can still play up the beanstalk and opt. And then maybe I can play my Terrorize Terror next turn. Yeah, they're probably just waiting to put another poison counter on my ass. Maybe kill my creature, I don't know. Now they can kill it. Now, okay, no more tricks. Another up the beanstalk, huh? Yeah, we can take that. What I really want, what I really need is an unsummon. That way I can save my Terrorize Terror if they try to make me sacrifice it. Either way, whenever I cast this guy, I'm still going to get to draw 2 cards off of it, so that's good. Alright, hopefully you don't have 2 more of those. It's going to be my luck, though. They literally have the other 2 in their hand. So since I don't have... I'm going to need to hold on to that in case they murk all my creatures, that's for sure. I'm going to cash grab, maybe make these guys cost 3 altogether. Alright, there we go, perfect. And I get another one, nice. Beautiful. Yeah, you're going to have trouble holding me back soon, buddy. Let's get this snooze fest over with. Countered! Wow, never saw that coming. Let's get this guy out and play while we can get them in play, I guess. Maybe they'll make us sack them. I don't know. Just get to draw cards. I'll get to search for a big creature later. Nice. Yeah, that can be hard to hold back, that's for sure. They gotta have a board wipe, though. Surely they can break the toxic theme just for a board wipe, right? That's whatevs, buddy, that's whatevs. You know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna play Galta. I'm gonna play that motherfucker. I don't care if it can, and probably will blow up in my face. What? Bam! Okay, so, comes and play tapped. I discard 3 cards. Doesn't come and play tapped. Yeah, that's a pretty big field presence. Maybe they can hold it back. Maybe they got me. I don't know. Wait! Oh yeah, I'm corrupted. That's right. I was gonna say, what? Mana value 3 or less? Was that all you had for me? Was that all you got, buddy? And, you know, times like this makes me wonder, maybe I should have had the second Galt down there. Do I have any creatures? No, I don't have any creatures. There's an enchantment. These cost the most, so they'll come out. And then I still need one more, so we'll go with Opt. Yeah, I'll end my turn. They're just gonna have to have removal, like a lot of removal, to get me out, to keep me out of this. A lot of snooze fest removal. We're just gonna make it hard for them. You gonna counter this? Okay, you can counter it? Okay. Fine by me. Counter this one. Yeah. That was a skill draw. Wow. Yeah, I just need 2 of them to get through, man. Oh, yeah. Damn. Won't even let. I'm not looking forward to Boros Burn with this deck. May as well give myself some more power on the field. I don't think they're going to be playing a lot. I mean, they may have some creatures, but at this point, yeah, if they play a slick shot show off, I may be SOL. I really need to get the big stuff on the field soon, or else I am out of it. Grab the prize again. What are they looking for? Wow, a lot of grab the prizes. Shuffler is whack. They must have just put that in their deck. So I probably don't have this. Probably don't have this. Still Boros Charm. Clone the Boros Charm. They just got a full hand. They got enough shit to do for me. 8 damage. 5 mana. Yeah, they can do that. Screaming Nemesis. What you got going on with that there, Screaming Nemesis? Could they? Could they? We'll see. We'll see if they try to deal 5 damage to their Screaming Nemesis somehow. I don't know of any cards that can do that in their current situation, but maybe I'm wrong. May be able to get the kill on this guy. Surely he'll try to remove one of my altars soon. Yes, try to do something, or try to shoot your Screaming Nemesis, please. Give me a reason to cast into the Flood Maw. Yes! That is game. That is exactly what I was hoping they would do, folks. Literally what I was hoping they would do. They played right into my hand. Oh, nice. What is this shit? See, this is the hands I keep drawing. Ugh. So ugly. So fucking ugly. This is a little better. You know what? I'll go with the Terror. We'll ditch the Terror. The namesake card will ditch. Oh, I'm gonna get this guy stabilized, and they're gonna top deck a board wipe on my ass. And it's crazy that after everyone does the board wipes and top decks greatness on me, I draw lands. That's when you really start feeling like the algorithm is rigged against you. Yeah, that's a shit. That's shit. Maybe they'll play something I can return to their hand next turn. I don't know how everybody gets to say it's... How does this happen? They've drawn 14 cards altogether. How? Like, how does everybody... I'm just gonna have a video of my misery today. Fuck that. What the fuck? Everybody's top deck. They got 4 of them in their graveyard. Everybody's got this fucking... What the fuck, man? Wow. Wow. I guess I'm better off using this town name big enough on my turn. Yeah, I know, you gotta draw a card. But that guy goes back in your hand, and they're gonna be in there for a while. How the fuck did they get say its name 4 times so quickly? Oh, look, a Lawnmower Elves. Oh, they got the insidious fungus out, I see. They got 10 cards in their hand. Damn. Rite of the Moth. I guess I could have swung for 9. That would have been cool. Now, I'm sure they're going to want to play stuff, though. And then I can use this town at big enough and then summons, and I can probably get through. Or they'll board wipe me. It just seems to be my luck today. Oh, thank God, no board wipe. Wow, they got... Wow. They're going after my stuff. They're going to go after my stuff. No, they're not. Alright, good for me. Oh, they really want to get them out next turn. They really want to get them out next turn. I got 9 damage coming for you. Yeah. How do I get Galta in so many opening hands? I have 1 copy of them. Bro. You know what? I'll keep it. I only have 1 land. I have a lot of interaction. I've got 20 lands in this deck, and I've been drawing a lot, though. So, if anything, I'll just get 1 right off my first opt. Aw, we need that guy. We need that guy. Okay, there we go. There's another land, though, so that's good. Play up the Beanstalk, draw a card. Good. Yeah, they just keep coming. Oh, I got 18 lands in here, not 20. I got 18. Oh, God. I should use Bushwhacking to get another land into my hand. And honestly, I think I need it to be a forest just in case. Just in case I'm going to play Galta. I'm feeling they're going to want to... Okay, Ethereal Armor. They're going to beef this motherfucker up. And they probably have the hexproof package with them. Okay. It's going to be a big hit because they got hexproof. They've got the hexproof. They're gonna hit me for a lot. Oh my God, here it comes. Yep. Nothing's wrong with these decks at all. Nothing's wrong with them. Nothing's wrong with them. That's a lot of value they lost, though, so that's good for me. I mean, I could use it. I could use it, I guess. I just don't. I don't need it right now. I don't need it. Okay, bushwhack. That's nice. Yes, a fight spell's nice right now. Alright, so I have access to 5 mana. I can murk them both, which is great. Great for me. Especially since they are tapped out. So I play this guy, then I double bushwhack. Then I play my terror. And next turn I finally get Galta in play. They are not going to be happy with me. I hope they don't scoop. Please don't scoop. I want to play Galta next turn. Oh, dude, I am fucking eating myself alive, too. Woo-wee. Alright, let's see what they got. Okay. That kind of sucks, but okay. Okay, nice. I'll take a cash grab. What does this room do when it unlocks? Whenever one or more creatures you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Okay. Get that little guy out of here. Ah, I never got to play Galta. I am stuck on the draw today. Again. It's my luck, dude. This fucking game really hates me. I've only oh my god, I've only done like 3 matches with this deck so far, and they've all been on the draw. It's just fucking dreadful. It really makes you question the existence of God. We'll cash grab on their turn. I'll probably drop Liliana and make me discard. Oh, Unholy Annex? Okay. I'm fine with that. Don't hit a bunch of lands this time. God. Every time I do this, I hit 2 lands, 3 lands. Yeah, we'll go with the damage land. Why not? Yeah, Bushwhack isn't going to do anything against any other creatures. Nothing against any of them. No, of course you got that guy. It's just mono black good stuff. I really needed those on summons. Oh well, I don't actually really need them, but... I can get them back. I can get them back. They are not going to be happy with me. They are not going to be happy with me. And I learned my lesson. You cannot... You have to do this before they attack. Alright. Now hopefully I can get an unsummon. Well, either way, I get my unsummon. Wait a minute. It's not unsummon I need. It's the one that gives the tapped fish. Oh yeah, it is unsummon I need. Because I just want to get rid of their fucking demon. Yeah, buddy, unsummon that motherfucker. Bye! Now, as long as they don't have the Bloodletter in their hand, I'm good. If they have the Bloodletter, I am fucked. Oh, they just played another Ritual Chamber, okay. So I need to get rid of the demon. I need to get rid of the demon, again. Art up the beanstalk, save my fucking life. That ain't well, wait a minute. I say that ain't gonna help. That will help. That will help a lot. Yes, that will. Right? Yeah, because I draw this. I tap their demon. I get the win. No! Auto tapper as fuck! Maybe I can win. No, I can't. So, for anyone wondering what I mean when I talk crap on this auto tapper, it's an easy fix. If they swapped the two lines and moved tap to add colorless below tap to add colored, or the ones with the colors, when I press auto tapper, it wouldn't lose me the game like it just did. Because what should have happened is I should have gotten the crab, I would have played the crab, they would have tapped, I would have won. Yay! So I want to add some closing thoughts to this deck. It's kind of hard to tell just how good this style, this archetype runs for best of one. Maybe it's not the best. Maybe it was the slight changes, tweaks I made, like going for opt over sleight of hand. But I really don't think that's enough card advantage to really be like make or break you. Just in best of one things, everyone has to be very streamlined to be aggressive or streamlined for removal. And though this deck has a lot of ways to get threats off the field, they can't keep coming back if we're using Unsummon or into the Flood Maw. And yes, Unsummon is great for pulling our creatures back out and maybe even getting more use out of them. But at the end of the day, this deck's whole strategy to gain control of the field is all disruption. So people can resume what they were doing eventually. And that does make it good against aggro. It does. But if aggro decks start getting a lot of card advantage, then it becomes harder for this deck to actually keep up and hold them back with its without having a lot of true removal like Bushwhack for a fight spell. Personally, I did not feel too comfortable against a lot of control decks. I feel like that's where the sideboard really comes in handy. I thought it did pretty good against mono black and demon decks just because we have into the Flood Maw, and this town ain't big enough, so we can disrupt their key pieces. We can keep their synergies and combos from going off and insta-killing us, things like the Slasher. And, just being able to tap their creatures, because a lot of demon decks, they're based around having one big creature. You have a Shieldred, or you have your demon, and then it's game, it's set. You can just start sitting there and maybe swing at them. But this isn't, this kind of deck does disrupt that kind of strategy enough that they may feel locked out of the game, because everything they do is very expensive. It's like 4 mana to 5 mana to get their demons. So if you were doing that to them right for the first time they cast it, it's over. And not only that, one advantage of having unsummon into the Flood Maw is, there's a lot of other token decks out there. Mono white tokens was an issue for me personally. Maybe it was just all the board wipes they have, but it made it hard for me to keep something like Tolarian Terror or Eddie Merc Crab in play when you're going to be hit by a Sunfall right after playing them. Not that it can't beat them, but it just definitely needs to be able to mill aggressively against mid-range, against control decks, and work in the counters somehow to keep them from doing things like the board wipes, which is another time when Unsummon really comes in handy. The deck does all right against burn. You're kind of up in the air of, are they going to kill you? Will they have what you need, though? Because we don't have any interruption for burn. So once again, that's another time where the sideboard really comes in handy. Probably definitely why Seed of Hope is good. And, I do talk crap on it because I do think it's a garbage card, but healing 2 health at instant speed and getting a card in your hand is pretty good. And not only that, it does feed the machine that we need to feed. So there's that. But yeah, all in all, I think this deck was great for best of 3. That's why it did so well in the tournament. And best of 1, however, you're going to get above the 50% win rate with a deck like this. That's for sure. You will. You just may feel like, you're bashing your head against aggro decks way too often, and that may end up being a little too stressful when you don't have true removal. Thank you for watching the video, though, and my little summary of my play experience. I hope I have enough. I hope the footage that I did provide is good and insightful. I know it's not all wins, and it's not all from the ladder, but it definitely is good footage for people trying to study how to play one of these decks or how to craft one of them. So I hope this was helpful for you at the very least.